If you're in the market for an SUV, you're already spoiled for choice. And to complicate matters, there are a whole lot more new models headed our way soon. This video is about petrol and diesel SUVs coming over 2022. We'll cover upcoming electric models in the next episode of this series, so ensure you're subscribed to the Autocar India channel and join us in the run-up to 2 million subscribers. The second-gen Audi Q3 has been a long time coming, and 2022 is the year it'll finally go on sale in India. The second-gen Q3 is slightly bigger than the original, and styling is sharp and new-age Audi. The theme continues inside as well, with an edgy and sporty dashboard that's angled towards the driver. The latest Gen Q3 is 77mm longer than the original in its wheelbase, and that should translate to more space at the back as well. India will get the Q3 with a 190 horsepower 2-litre petrol engine mated to a 7-speed dual-clutch automatic, but there won't be any diesel engine option. Expect prices to be upwards of 45 lakh rupees. The Audi Q7 will also make its India comeback in February 2022. The facelift brings in a more aggressive grille, sharper cut headlights, new taillights and a reprofiled tailgate. The changes add some flash value to the clean-cut Q7. It's the interior update that's more impressive though. The dashboard is in line with the latest Audi models, meaning it now gets a twin touchscreen layout. The feature list includes matrix LED headlamps, air suspension, a panoramic sunroof, a 19-speaker Bang & Olufsen sound system, and a 360-degree camera with auto park. As before, India gets the Q7 in 7-seat configuration. The other talking point on the Q7 is its new engine. There won't be any diesel engine on offer, and the sole unit will be a 340 horsepower 3-litre V6 turbo petrol unit. You can watch our review of the updated Q7 by clicking the link above. BMW has revamped the X3 and X4 globally with new look headlights and, you guessed it, a larger grille. Here's more. The updated BMW X3 is now on sale in India and is identifiable by its larger grille, reshaped headlights and new front bumper. Sleeker tail lamps freshen up the rear end, while there are new look wheels as well. Inside, the most notable change is at the center console, which is crowned by a new freestanding 12.35-inch touchscreen on the fully loaded M Sport variant, while the smaller 10.25-inch unit has now been relegated to the Sport X Plus variant. BMW has launched the X3 facelift in 30i form that comes powered by a 252 horsepower 2-litre 4-cylinder turbo petrol engine. Diesel variants will join the lineup shortly, and the updated X4 will also follow soon. Following the launch of the 3-door Gurkha, Force Motors is also gearing up to unveil a 5-door version of the rugged off-roader. Based on the same platform as the 3-door model, the 5-door Gurkha will sit on a longer wheelbase. Rear seat space and comfort will get a boost, and it's understood that Force will also enhance cabin quality for the 5-door model. For all the practicality with its additional pair of doors, the Gurkha 5-door will be built tough and ready for hardcore off-roading. A 4-wheel drive variant with lockable front and rear differentials will be part of the range. The Mercedes-derived 2.6-litre diesel engine that makes 91 horsepower and 250 Nm will be the sole engine on offer at launch. Hyundai will be bringing in the facelifted version of its blockbuster, the Creta, later this year. Should India get the model shown abroad, the updated Creta will look very different to the model currently on sale. There's a lot of new Gen Tucson to the design, with the parametric jewel pattern for the grille being the main highlight. Repositioned headlamps and sharper looking tail lamps amidst a reprofiled boot lid are other visual upgrades. Inside, the changes are more to do with equipment than look. Hyundai has included some new features on the facelift, like a 10.25-inch digital instrument cluster like the one seen on the Alcazar. One of the key highlights on the Creta shown abroad though is the addition of advanced driver assist systems like lane keep assist, blind spot monitor, adaptive cruise control, rear cross-traffic collision avoidance assist and autonomous emergency braking. We sure hope these ADAS features make it on the Indian version as well. Mechanically, the Creta will be unchanged and will carry the same powertrain options as the current model. The Hyundai Tucson is set for a radical change with the new gen model that's finally coming to India in 2022. The new model sports angular styling and geometric details and looks far removed from the current model. Inside, the new Tucson gets a 10.25-inch digital driver display and a 10.25-inch touchscreen infotainment system along with all the other features that you'd expect. The Tucson for India is likely to get 2-liter petrol and diesel engine options with an automatic gearbox and all-wheel drive for the diesel version. The 5-seat Tucson will be Hyundai's premium offering, rivaling the likes of the Citroën C5 Aircross and the Jeep Compass. Hyundai's smallest SUV, the Venue, will get a facelift over 2022. Spy pics of the updated Venue spotted testing abroad suggest the facelift will bring a sharper Tucson-like nose. The basic shape and dimensions won't change, though styling at the back will be updated too, with new LED lights that run the width of the tailgate. You can expect some feature additions on the inside, but engine and gearbox options will likely be carried over unchanged. The Jeep Compass Trailhawk is set to rejoin the Compass lineup in February. As before, the off-road oriented version of the Compass will be differentiable by details like the anti-glare decal on the bonnet, as well as the unique bumpers that have been redesigned to enhance approach and departure angles. The Trailhawk could use different wheels and tires, and ground clearance is expected to see an increase too. Features-wise, expect the Trailhawk to get all that's on offer on the current Model S spec Compass. The Trailhawk will be offered in diesel auto form only, but will include an additional rock mode for the select terrain system that's designed to replicate the effect of low range. The outgoing Jeep Grand Cherokee was a rare sight in India, but things could change with the next-gen model. For starters, the model will be locally assembled, and that means pricing will be competitive. Big and block-like, the latest Grand Cherokee is unmistakably Jeep in look. However, where the Grand Cherokee takes a big leap forward is its tech-laden interior. The cabin features a 10.1-inch central touchscreen, a 10.1-inch screen for the digital dials, and there's even a Ferrari-like 10.1-inch interactive screen for the front passenger. Top-spec versions of the Grand Cherokee could also get rear entertainment screens. Jeep also says cabin space has increased on this 5-seat model. In India, the Grand Cherokee will be offered with a 290 horsepower 3.6-litre petrol V6 and will differentiate itself from large European luxury SUVs like the BMW X5, Mercedes GLA and Audi Q7 with genuine off-road ability. The Grand Cherokee 4xe plug-in hybrid version could also be India-bound at a later stage. Three-row SUVs are making waves across the globe, and one of the most eagerly awaited models in India is Jeep's Meridian. The three-row SUV derivative of the Compass is set to launch in India by mid-2022, and it'll be built alongside the Compass at Jeep's Ranjangaon plant in Maharashtra. While the Compass link is clear up front, the Meridian's increased length is apparent when viewed in profile, with a larger rear quarter glass and longer rear overhang compared to the 5-seat model. Inside, the dashboard is shared with the Compass, replete with the freestanding touchscreen and digital instrument cluster. The Meridian will also get features like cooled seats and a panoramic sunroof, though Jeep could use more premium materials like metallic trim and suede fabric inserts. The second row seats will now get a slide mechanism to balance space for the third row, though comfort at the very back remains to be seen. A 2-litre turbo diesel with mild hybrid tech will be the sole engine on offer on this SUV, and it's expected to produce 200 horsepower. Top models will sport an automatic transmission with all-wheel drive. The closest direct rival will be the Skoda Kodiaq, though some might see the Meridian as an alternative to the Toyota Fortuner too. You can watch our detailed video on the Jeep Meridian by clicking the link above. Lexus has opened bookings for the second generation NX that will go on sale in India in the coming weeks. Like the outgoing NX, the new model will be the entry point to Lexus's SUV lineup in India. And like the original, it's quite rad in look. There's an even larger version of Lexus's spindle grille, and overall styling is sharp and edgy. It is relatively conventional inside. There's a standard fit 9-inch touchscreen, though top-spec versions sold abroad get a, wait for it, 14-inch unit. There's the promise of more space too. India will get the NX in 350h form, which has a 192 horsepower 2.5-litre engine complemented by electric motors at the front and rear axles. The NX will be sold in India in 3 trims, and prices could start near 60 lakh rupees. Mahindra has had back-to-back blockbusters in the new Thar and XUV700, and the all-new Scorpio could make it a hat-trick. The all-new Scorpio has been spotted repeatedly under camouflage for a while now, but this year is when we'll see it unveiled officially. The model for 2022 and beyond will mark the biggest change to the Scorpio so far. In addition to moving to a new ladder frame chassis that currently forms the base of the new Mahindra Thar, the new Scorpio will also be completely different in look. The interiors are also expected to mark a big step up in quality and ease of use. The cabin will be far roomier too, and as before, there'll be 3 rows of seating. In terms of engine options, the new Scorpio will be available with Mahindra's 2.2-litre M-Hawk diesel and the 2-litre M-Stallion petrol. 4-wheel drive is expected to be offered on select variants, and the Scorpio will also have traction modes. While there will be an overlap with the XUV700 in price and size, the Scorpio will appeal to those looking for a hardier SUV. Now this is one of those models we are particularly excited about, the Maruti Suzuki Jimny. But not to be a party pooper, here's some bad news. As per latest info, the Jimny 5-door that's in the works won't go on sale in India in 2022 and is slated for launch only in 2023. In fact, we've got a full video coming on some much awaited cars and SUVs that actually won't go on sale within this year. So make sure you're subscribed to the Autocar India channel and have those notifications turned on. Back to regular programming. Maruti's blockbuster SUV was facelifted in 2020 with some minor styling tweaks and the switch to petrol-only power, but the 2022 Brezza will bring far more comprehensive updates. Updates being the keyword, as this will not be an all-new model but will be built on the existing model's platform. In terms of look, the Brezza will continue with that upright shape but will get a redone front end with a new grille and headlights, and tail end styling will be completely new too. The interiors are also going to be refreshed with new styling, more tech and features. The Brezza will continue with its 105 horsepower 1.5-litre petrol engine, and as before, there will be manual and automatic gearbox options. The big change, however, will be the move from the current 4-speed automatic transmission to a new 6-speed torque converter automatic with paddle shifters. The Brezza will also get a CNG version. Interestingly, the updated model could just be called Brezza, dropping the Vitara from the name. Maruti Suzuki will finally have a direct rival for the Hyundai Creta and other mid-sized SUVs this year. The model, codenamed YFG, is expected to be around 4.3 meters in length, and a 1.5-litre petrol engine with some hybridization will be the mainstay of the range. There won't be a diesel engine on offer, but a punchier turbo petrol could be on the cards. The model will be manufactured at partner Toyota's plant in Karnataka and will essentially be based on Toyota and Daihatsu's DNGA platform. A Toyota version will also go on sale later. The two SUVs will share their underpinnings but will sport very different styling. The Maruti midsize SUV is expected to come by the festive season this year and will be priced in the 10 to 15 lakh rupee price bracket. The Mercedes-Benz GLA is already available in India in sporty AMG GLA 35 form, but an even spicier version is headed our way in the form of the GLA 45S. The 45S uses Merc's highly strung M139 2-litre turbocharged engine, which with 421 horsepower to offer is the most powerful series production 4-cylinder engine at the moment. The GLA 45S can sprint from 0 to 100 kph in 4.3 seconds with top speed restricted to 270 km an hour. Besides the performance bump, the GLA 45 will also be differentiable by its more aggressive styling. Sportier bumpers, flared wheel arches, larger air intakes and a diffuser will be part of the package. The biggest draw though will be the extra practicality and ground clearance over the MAD A45S hatchback. Nissan doesn't have any mass market launches for the coming year, but is understood to be looking at the Qashqai for India. The Qashqai is about the size of a Hyundai Tucson and will be pitched as a premium product in India. The model is new-gen Nissan in look outside and inside and is a big hit in Europe, where it's seen as a practical and sensible SUV. Powertrain options include a range extender hybrid, but India will likely get a 1.3-litre turbo with mild hybrid tech. Thing is, the Qashqai will be brought into India as a full import and hence will be expensive with prices in the 35 to 40 lakh rupee range. The go-to SUV for film stars and titans of industry, the Range Rover is coming in an all-new avatar. In look, the latest gen model carries Range Rover's new minimalist styling theme. The shape is instantly recognizable, though it's the tail end where the new model marks a break from template. The traditional split tailgate design, however, has bbeen retained. The Range Rover carries the less is more mantra inside as well, with the 13.1-inch PV Pro infotainment system being a key highlight. 13.7-inch digital dials and a 35-speaker 1600-watt Meridian signature sound system are part of the package as well. In a first, the Range Rover will be available in a 3-row version, though for the full effect there's no beating a long wheelbase Range with individual rear seats. The Range Rover will be available with 3-litre 6-cylinder petrol and diesel engines, and there's also the option of a BMW-sourced 523 horsepower 4.4-litre twin turbocharged V8 petrol engine. Land Rover has started accepting bookings for the Range Rover with prices starting at 2.31 crore rupees ex-showroom. The Skoda Kodiaq is back. Skoda's charming 3-row SUV wears a new look, but the biggest change is under the hood. Here are the details. The old TDI diesel engine is gone and makes way for the VW Group's 190 horsepower 2-litre TSI petrol engine. The 7-seater gets minor styling tweaks by way of a more upright grille, elevated bonnet, re-profiled front and rear bumpers, and slimmer new headlights. Inside, the changes are limited to a new 2-spoke steering wheel, though the equipment suite has been enhanced on the LNK versions. There's an upgraded digital instrument cluster, an 8-inch infotainment touchscreen with wireless Android Auto and Apple CarPlay, a 12-speaker sound system, a 360-degree camera, heated and cooled front seats, and a panoramic sunroof. The Kodiaq rivals 5-seat models like the VW Tiguan, Hyundai Tucson, and Citroën C5 Aircross, though direct 7-seat competition will come from the upcoming Jeep Meridian. Toyota has opened bookings for the Hilux in India with a price announcement at the time of launch in March. The Hilux looks tough as stock, and Toyota will also go big with accessorization programs. Built on Toyota's hardy IMV platform, the Hilux not only shares powertrain, suspension components and 4-wheel drive hardware with the Fortuner, but you'll also find some familiar elements inside as well. The Hilux for India will be available in 2 trims, low and high, with the top version offered with leather seats, a powered driver's seat, dual-zone auto climate control, and an 8-inch touchscreen. Safety equipment includes 7 airbags, traction control, and ESC. The Hilux for India is offered with the Fortuner's 204 horsepower 2.8-litre diesel engine and can be had with manual and automatic gearboxes. 4-wheel drive is standard fit, and the Hilux also gets hill assist and descent control, electronic differential lock, and an automatic limited slip differential. The promise is of genuine go-anywhere ability. We estimate the Hilux to be priced in the region of 30 lakh rupees. What we're curious to know is, would you have one over a Fortuner? Let us know in the comment section below. In a country with large families, people movers or MPVs have their special appeal. They offer space in abundance and are hugely practical. Here's a list of all the MPVs coming our way. Kia's 4th model in India will be the new Carens. Kia refers to it as a recreational vehicle, but you can think of it as an MPV with some SUV visual traits. The model will go on sale in February and will slot in between the Maruti Suzuki Ertiga and the Toyota Innova Creta in terms of size and pricing. The Carens is built on the same platform as the popular Seltos SUV but sports a longer wheelbase. There is a connect to the Seltos in profile, though overall styling is different. The Carens sports the in vogue split headlamp setup, and there's a new interpretation of Kia's Tiger Nose grille too. Styling at the back is neat, with an LED band connecting the tail lights being a neat touch. Inside, like other Kia models, the Carens is neatly styled and will be packed with features like a 10.2-inch touchscreen, a sunroof, ventilated front seats, a Bose sound system, and a whole lot more. The Carens will be offered in a 3-row layout with both 6 and 7-seat configurations. Space at the very back remains to be seen, though Kia has offered powered middle row seat fold to ease the journey inside. In terms of engine and gearbox options, the Carens will get a 1.4-litre turbo petrol engine, a 1.5-litre naturally aspirated petrol engine, and a 1.5-litre diesel engine. The Maruti Suzuki Ertiga has been around since 2018 and is due for a facelift. The updated Ertiga will bring simple cosmetic revisions that don't require sheet metal changes, so expect updated bumpers, a new grille, headlights, tail lights, and perhaps even wheels. The Ertiga's interior too will be updated with new features, though the basic dash design is expected to remain unchanged. The Ertiga facelift will continue to be sold with its current 105 horsepower 1.5-litre petrol engine with a standard fit 5-speed manual gearbox. However, the automatic version is set for an upgrade with the move to a newer and more efficient 6-speed torque converter gearbox. The Ertiga CNG will remain part of the lineup. The Ertiga's more premium avatar, the XL6, is also due for an update of its own. Expect small changes to soft parts like the bumpers, though test mules have been spotted with larger wheels too. There might be a few feature additions inside as well, though the 6-seat configuration with individual chairs for the middle row will remain the XL6 USP. The 1.5-litre petrol engine will continue, though like the Vitara, Brezza and Ertiga, the XL6 will also make the switch to a 6-speed torque converter automatic gearbox. The Renault Triber has been a success in India thanks to its versatility and value for money quotient. However, the 72 horsepower 1-litre petrol engine currently offered with the MPV leaves you wanting more by way of performance. Renault has a solution in the form of the 1-litre turbo petrol engine making its way into the Triber. The 3-cylinder turbo petrol engine that comes from the Kiger makes 100 horsepower and promises to greatly boost the Triber's performance. The Triber Turbo will likely only be offered in range-topping RXZ form. That's that for the SUVs and MPVs headed our way. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and let us know which are the models on your shortlist. Over the next video, we'll talk of the electric vehicles headed our way.